Good morning, class 8. Myself Ranjit Kumar. I welcome you all in the e-learning program of Modern English School, Kunti Nagar, Nevada. This is the third video lecture of the chapter Chemical Effect of Electric Current. In today's video, we have to discuss about electrolytes and electrodes. So, before jumping into that thing, I want some brief thing that I am going to explain you. The thing that I am going to explain you now, this thing you have to study in more detail in one of your chapter, that is lighting and electricity. In that chapter you have to read these things in more detail. But since we are talking about electric current in this chapter, I need something to be briefed. I don't want to proceed because I don't want you to remember everything. I want you to understand the concept, then only we will proceed. But because without that, it's very difficult for me to introduce the word electrode and electrolyte. It's not good, means it's not, I can't do that. So please focus here. And one more thing, I am saying at the beginning only, this video of today's is crucial for this chapter. If you don't get it, be bold enough to say no, I don't get it. नहीं समझ में आया, इतना बोलने का हिम्मत जुटाना पड़ेगा आपको, तभी, नहीं तो फिर पछताइएगा, ये चैप्टर ब्लैंक हो जाएगा, कुछ नहीं कर पाइएगा इसके बाद. So please, I request you, be bold enough to say I don't get it. Okay? See here. From the junior class we know all matter, no matter anything, a rock, a wire, a tube, a paper, anything, everything is made up of atom. And this atom is further made up of three fundamental particles, that is electron, proton and neutron. From the basic common sense, means from class 6 we know electrons are negatively charged, protons are positively charged and electrons are neutral, it is no charge. These three fundamental particles are arranged in the atom in this way. At the center there is nucleus, and in nucleus proton and neutron is there. So since neutron has no charge, so no concept of charge there, but proton is positively charged, so we can say nucleus of the atom is positively charged, and electron, which is negatively charged, keep revolving around the nucleus. Okay, so the electrons keep revolving around the nucleus, and nucleus is positively charged, electrons are negatively charged. One more thing, each atom is electrically neutral. Means what I am saying electrically neutral, if I have 5 plus and 5 minus, then it will be 0, then only it will be 0. So if I have 4 minus, then net charge will be 1 positive, and if I have 3 plus and 4 minus, then net charge will be 1 minus, because 3 plus will cancel out 3 minus, only 1 minus will be remaining, so answer will be minus. So I am saying atom is electrically neutral because number of electron is equal to number of proton. So the net charge on atom is 0, means the atom is electrically neutral. Okay. Next thing, what I am saying, when you rub your hand, you feel hot, means by friction heat is produced, and heat is a form of energy. Okay, no problem. I am saying take a glass rod and a सिल्क का कपड़ा लीजिए और ग्लास रॉड लीजिए, उन दोनों को एक दूसरे में रगड़ दीजिए. जब आप रगड़ दीजिएगा तो दोनों एटम का बना हुआ है, दोनों में प्रोटॉन और इलेक्ट्रॉन है. जिसका इलेक्ट्रॉन लूजली अट्रैक्टेड होगा प्रोटॉन के तरफ, आपको बता चुके हैं, डिसिमिलर चार्ज अट्रैक्ट ईच अदर, सिमिलर चार्ज रिपेल ईच अदर, लाइक मैग्नेट्स, north pole repel each other, north pole and south pole attract each other. So dissimilar means positive and negative charge attract each other, and negative repel, and positive repel each other. So when I am saying each atom is means each substance is made up of atom and it has proton and electrons. So electrons are attracted towards the nucleus, but the force of attraction is different in different material. So material which is holding the electron strongly will not lose the electron easily, but the material which is holding the electron loosely means not strongly, it will lose the electron easily. If we rub glass and silk, take a glass rod and silk cloth, rub it like this. If you rub this, the rubbing will cause friction, and due to this friction cause heat, and heat is a form of energy. Due to energy, the activity of electron will increase, and if activity of electron will increase, it will overcome the force of attraction by the proton, resulting into movement of electron. So when you rub silk with the glass, what happens? The electron from the glass will means electron of glass is attracted weakly, so it will move and it will transfer to the silk. So silk has proton is equal to electron, glass has proton is equal to electron, means number of proton was equal to electron. Here also number of proton was equal to electron. When you rubbed both, due to energy, some of the electron from the glass transferred. तो भाई अगर मेरे पास से 1 रुपया निकला है तो किसी के पास तो गया होगा. So the electron transferred from the glass to the silk. So silk get extra electron. So due to that extra electron, the number of electron has increased, so it become negatively charged, and here number of electron has decreased, so it become positively charged. What I am saying here, I am just saying one thing. If a body is positively charged, means it lack electron. प्रोटॉन्स कभी मूव नहीं करता है, मूव सिर्फ इलेक्ट्रॉन करते हैं. सो इफ ए बॉडी इज पॉजिटिवली चार्ज मींस इट लैक इलेक्ट्रॉन, एंड इफ ए बॉडी इज नेगेटिवली चार्ज इट मींस इट हैज एक्सेस इलेक्ट्रॉन. दिस मच ओनली आई एम सेइंग. दिस स्टोरी इज अबाउट दिस मच ओनली. I am saying one thing only, that a body is negatively charged when it has excess electron. A body have positively charged when it lack an electron. Now, if I am saying this is sodium atom, if this atom lose one electron, because sodium has 11 proton and 11 electron, it loses one electron. Then it loses one electron, so number of electron is now 10. So 10 electron will cancel the 10 proton, resulting charge will be on it is positively charged. So if sodium is electrically neutral, then it is called atom, and when it has a charge it is called ion. What is ion? An atom that has lost or gained one or more electron and become charged is called ion. So what I am saying here, when sodium lose one electron, it become positively charged. For example, if I am saying chlorine get one electron and it become chlorine minus charge. So this sodium positive ion and chlorine minus ion, they together will attract. I have told you positive attracted by negative, it will form NaCl. This is the salt, common salt that we see in our house. So This NaCl is actually made up of sodium ion, positively charged ion, and chloride ion, that is negatively charged ion. Okay, till here I think you will be understanding. Read it properly. So definition of ion: an atom that becomes charged by losing or gaining electrons is called ion. Some example of ions: sodium, it loses minus electron, it become sodium plus. Next is potassium, it loses electron, it become iodide, means potassium ion. These are positively charged ion and it is called cation. Means positively charged ion is called cation. If I am saying cation, means it is positively charged due to lack of one or more electron. Next is chlorine, plus electron, it become chloride ion. Oxygen, plus 2 electron, it become O2. Okay, sorry. Yes, so it has taken electron, so it become negatively charged, and oxygen has taken electron and it become negatively charged. It is called anion. So negatively charged ion is called anion. Okay, next thing, see here. This is a glass or plastic container. In that there is a solution, and in that solution I have placed two metal plate. Plate is made up of metal. Okay, and this electrolyte which is there, it is a solution. Solution of anything means, solution means what? Water plus acid or base or salt, anything would be there. Okay, so this electrolyte is a solution, aqueous solution. If I am saying aqueous solution, means more amount of water is there. So, and two metal plate is there. Now what I have done, I have now this both metal plate do not have any charge. So when I connect positive terminal of battery to one plate and negative terminal of one battery to another plate. So imagine if I am saying a battery, if this is positively charged, if this is negatively charged. What I mean to say, I am saying that it has excess of electron and it is deficient of electron. Now when I connect a wire like this, electron will start flowing in this direction. This is called electric current. Flow of electron is called electric current. Electron always flows from negative terminal to positive terminal. As we know, electrons are negatively charged, so it moves the negative end of the battery is actually, it has excess of electron, and positive end of the battery is it is lacking of electrons. Next thing, see, so what I have done, I have connected this. So now the metal plate which is connected to the negative terminal is called cathode, and this metal plate is called electrode. It is called cathode, and the metal plate which is connected to positive terminal is called anode. It is also called electrode. As we proceed, we will see. So what is electrolyte? An aqueous aqueous solution which conduct electricity and undergoes decomposition is called electrolyte. What is electrolyte? An aqueous solution which conduct electricity, जो electricity conduct कर रहा and then undergo decomposition is called electrolyte. You remember this decomposition word we will see in coming video. Don't worry about that, just remember it like this only. Okay, next is which this electrolyte has what type of salt. So it may have aqueous solution of some soluble salt such as common salt that we call NaCl or copper sulfate. Okay, next is aqueous solution of acid such as HCl or H2SO4. Next is aqueous solution of base such as sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. These are the means. What I mean to say that electrolyte is a aqueous solution which conduct electricity. This aqueous solution can be of salt, can be of acid, can be of base. Some example I have given here. Okay, so what is electrode? Metal plate or rod through which electric current enter and comes out from the solution is called electrode. Okay, what is electrode? A means the metal plate or rod through which current enters or leaves the electrolytes are called electrode. Depending upon the electrode connected to positive terminal or negative terminal, electrodes are of two types. Cathode electrode connected to negative terminal of battery or cell is called cathode. So as you can see, the electrode which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery is called cathode. One more thing, I told you, if here I have in this solution, if I have taken NaCl in solution, this NaCl will break into Na plus and Cl minus. You tell me, this positive charge and this is negatively charged, so it will get attracted towards this, and this is negatively charged and it is connected to positively charged, it will get attracted towards this. So cation is attracted towards the cathode. So cation get attracted towards cathode. So you have to keep in mind, cathode is negatively charged electrode and cation is positively charged ion. This will confuse you. You have to mug it up. Negatively charged electrode is called cathode and positively charged an ion is called cation. Anode. Electrode connected to positive terminal of battery or cell is called anode. Okay, and anion get attracted towards anode. Anode is positively charged, anion is negatively charged. Sorry, this video is bit long, not bit, it's too long, but what I can do, I can't just keep the things as it is. Still I know you will be having lots of problem. So I am requesting you once again, just be open and ask as much question as you can. Okay, I know still you will be having some problem, I know. Okay, I'll try to go for a live class. Thank you.